Hey everybody, welcome back to the DGS 2605 channel. We're back with our MLB Power Pros 2008 season mode with your Toronto Blue Jays. So, Jeremy Guthrie, complete game shutout. He has pitched 18 innings his last two starts, allowed 5 hits total. Incredible. Grandy with 6 RBIs. What more can you say? Hit a grand slam that was almost robbed. Well, I mean, it was an impressive jump by, I think it was Kearns in the outfield. Heading into the second game here, they want Doc on the mound, but I got a better idea. Let's go Olsen. We'll have Doc ready for the third game, and then Oz will be ready after Doc pitches. It's Olsen 2.90 ERA, keeping it under 3. Against this softly hitting Orioles lineup, I think their best hitter was Bartlett, so not even 300 hitter. We're going to have to see how we go here. And they have a different approach. Did they do that because of the handiness of the pitcher? No, they're keeping it the same, but that's interesting. Anyways, maybe they're expecting to face Olsen. They put in those pitchers, but the first time against Guthrie, let's see what Olsen can do against this lineup here. So Zimmerman is in the lineup. Victorino is 5 at DH. It's been moved around a bit. We're going to throw out the first pitch. We're facing Webb. We'll do the OK Blue Jays at the first pitch. Looking around the league. Red Sox lost. Yankees shut out the Rays shut out the Yankees. So, yeah, 1-2 there. Let's see if we can make it 1-3. Heading to the game here. Seems to be another clear day with the dome open. Starting off Factor 3 Northwest. Here's Olsen. Facing off against Matsui. Okay, Blue Jays. Let's play ball. Alrighty, getting into the game here. Let's see what Scott Olsen can do. First batter he faces Matsui. Strike one on the fastball. So he's got a slider changeup. 2 pitches that Guthrie also had. He's got the better changeup, of course. Foul. Here's the 0-2 to Matsui. First batter of the game. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. Where have we seen that one before? One away. Here's Katse. 249, 453. Ball 1 missed the bottom part of the zone. Hit off the fat part of the bat. Aurelia over to first. 2 away. Here's Zimmerman. 330, 1132, but you might want to take in consideration he might be just substitute guy. Ball 1 missed the bottom part of the zone. Strike 1 on the slider. 50-50 ball to knock her away. It's 2-1 now. Missed that changeup. He took one heck of a cut. 2-2 now. Got a good piece of it. That's going as their first base hit. Scott can't run it down. That's going to the backfield there. Grandy, he's going to stop at second. So a 2-out double for Zimmerman. Here's Kearns. Strike 1, very far side of the plate. Hits that one right to Durham. That's the final out. So, 2-out double by Zimmerman goes nowhere. Orioles are 0 for 1. Wasn't an immaculate inning, but hey, great start to the game. Rich Aurelia leading off against Brandon Webb here. High 4 ERA, might as well be 5. He's a right-hander. Let's see what he's got. Pitch 1 is a hard sinker. Too low, 1-0. Put it towards the middle of the zone, 1-1. When it's moved directly north, still a factor of 3. Very windy here. Curve high and in. Nice mile per hour there, 2-1. Sinker dropped out of the zone. Here's the 3-1 Aurelia. Let it go by, and we're starting off with a payoff pitch. No men on, no out, bottom of the first. And he got a good swing on that. That's going to center field, and a leadoff single for Rich Aurelia. That's how you get yourself into the All-Star game. Leadoff single, no men out, runner on first. Here's Ray Durham, 459 average. Ball 1, sinker, missed it, 1-0. That one gets well away from him. That was in another time zone. And that's an easy trip to second for Rich Aurelia. We know what happens in this situation. 2-seamer in the zone now, 2-1. And Durham pushes that to shallow left. Base hit. Runners on the corners now. No outs. Next up is Berkman. Let's see what he can do. 0 for 4 last night. They're keeping an eye on Durham at first base. Strike 1. And he pushes that one to shallow left. Base hit. 1-0 Blue Jays. Not Berkman's usual way getting RBIs, but he gets one. It's 1-0. Here's AR-15 now. Rios. High and up curveball. Misses it. 1-0. 2-0. Wind still same direction and strength. Hits that to deep right. Did he get enough of it? Stays in the park, but one more run's going to score. Here comes Durham. 2-0. An errant throw, but it really didn't matter. And here's Braun. Hits the first pitch he sees to second. They're going for the double play. They threw to Berkman at third for some reason, so it's 1 out. But we have the sac fly available. Here's Lowell. Strike 1. Pitch got away from him, stayed in the zone. Lucky for him, it's 0-2 now. And Lowell pushes that one. Berkman is a slow runner. What do we got here? Tell you what, no. Yeah, I thought better of it. Keep him at the corners, 2 outs. Here's Luke Scott. The wind is heavily heading northwest. This is the time, Scott. They're keeping an eye on Braun. They're worried if that ball gets going, he can get to second. For some reason, when there's a guy on third base. Strike 1, maybe they think all the attention's going to be on Berkman. Here's 0-2 now. Got a piece of it, popped it up. Bartlett's there. That ends the inning. But we get a couple runs across in the first inning. Your Jays are 2 for 4. Top of the second coming up. Shane Victorino in the 5 spot leads off. Designated hitter once again. Seems to be another switch hitter. Strike 1 on the slider. Bouncer. Lowell over to first. He got close, but it's 1 away. Wind still same strength, same direction. Now it's north. Here's Molina. So I guess this is the long-lost Molina brother. You got Benji, Jose, Yadi, and Great, of course. And Great just hit it to Aurelia. 2 away. Here's Bartlett in the 7th spot now. 2.90 average, which is their best average. Gets the bat on that. First base. Berkman stops on the bag. That ends the inning. So heading to the bottom of the second now. Paulo Duca in the 8th spot will lead off. He's got a ERA of 5. Let's see if we can get to that number. Strike 1. Wind is still the same. That's what happens when you keep the dome open on a night like this. 0-2. Duca in the hole. Got the bat on it, right to Molina. Literally just had to stand there like a statue. 1 away. Here's Granderson, 440, 58, 125. 6 RBIs last night. Strike 1, bottom left corner with the sinker. Fouled that one back, missed it. It's going to be an 0-2 count to Granderson now. Here's the 0-2. Let it go. 50-50 ball did not go away. Granderson goes down looking. Here's Aurelia. 1 for 1 with a single. I'll tell you what. Because of the wind, we give him 1 power swing here. That one gets away from Webb. Luckily below the zone for him. 1-0. 2-0. Missed the bottom left corner. That sinker went in. It's 2-1 now. Hits it to right. Kearns got there. That ends the inning. So, Jays go up 3 up and 3 down in the bottom of the second. Top of the third coming up, and LaRue in the 8th spot leading off for the Orioles here. Looks like he's gearing up for a big hit. Strike 1. Beautifully placed fastball. 0-1. Missed a sweet spot there. Lowell over to first. 1 away. Last batter in the lineup, Great Floyd, 225, 015. Hits it right to Durham, over to first. 1 pitch, second out of the inning. Here's Kazuo Matsui. Went down swinging on 3 pitches first time up, and he's immediately swinging again. Missed that fastball. Here's the 0-2. Got the bat on that one. Olsen fields it, over to first. 3 up and 3 down for the Orioles in the third. Heading to the bottom of the third now. 2-3 part of the Jays lineup. Ray Durham leads off. Believe he's 1 for 1. Yes, he is 1 for 1 with a single. The wind is heading northwest. We give him one here. Pushed the heck out of it. Unfortunately, went pretty foul. 0-1. Hits that to third base. Zimmerman over to first. One away. Keep in mind, it's only 2-0. Here's Berkman. Of course, we're going to give him one. Strike one. Fastball towards the inside of the plate. 0-1. Grounds that past third base all the way to Floyd and left. That's going for a single for Lance Berkman. There's Rios, 1-for-1 with a single. Of course, we're going to give him one. Went inside, and he pushes it the other way, past second base. And this is the man we want up in this spot. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Braun. 0-for-1 with a grounder. Be patient for this at-bat. Screw being patient. That's into the center right gap. Did that have enough on it? Not enough. Off the wall. But one more run's going to come in, and Braun gets to second base. The sac fly is available for Mike Lowell, but we know how he likes to swing. Strike one. Win is still a factor of 3 northwest. And he pulled that. Is that going to have enough on it? Yes, it will. 6-0, and it's batting practice thanks to Mike Lowell. Another 3-run bomb. This guy, he went from hitting plenty of solos to hitting plenty of threes. Game really slowing down so we can admire that high. Basically, no, I'm not going to finish that sentence. Anyways, it's 6-0. That was a beautiful swing by him. And hey, the win in his favor, that certainly helped there. Made it almost to the first row, hit off the guardrail there. Here's Luke Scott, and it's officially batting practice, guys, so if you have a hit, you swing however you feel like. Ball 1, Scott, timeout. He's 0-for-1 with a fly out. Strike one, high and right, two-seamer. Followed that all the way through. Will it fall for a base hit? No, it won't. Caught by Floyd, 2 away. So Duca 0-for-1 with a line out. 395 average. That 400 is getting away from him. Ball 1 missed the left part of the plate. 1-0. Strike 1, two-seamer, high and left. Mistake across the plate. Loduca hits it into left. Oh, barely a fair ball. I thought that'd be caught. He's got himself a base hit. 1-for-2. Here's Grandy. And this spot will give him one here. Wind is directly west, but we know how Grinderson likes to hit righties. Take strike one. That one gets away from him, and the catcher, Loduca, is going to be at second. It's a 1-1 count to Granderson now. Missed the bottom left, 2-1. 2-2. Count is even to Grandy. Here it comes. Fields it out of there. Caught by Matsui, and that'll end the inning. But hey, 4 total runs. We're 6 for 9. Nice. Top of the 4th coming up. It's the 2-3-4, part of the Orioles lineup. Here's Kotze. It's a lefty-lefty matchup here. It's that slider, strike one. Hit it off the end of the bat. Ray Durham fields it. Over to first. 1 away. Here's Zimmerman in the 3 spot. Only hit so far tonight for the Orioles. That double with 2-out double in the first. Strike one, misses the slider. Barely misses the plate with that pitch there. Fastball away again. 2-1. Don't be afraid to pitch to him. There you go. Aurelia gets it. Over to first. 2 away. Here's Kearns. 55, 15, 55, and his number's 55. What a stat line. Missed that fastball. That could be driven. It's 0-2 now. Got him swinging to end the inning. I think that's the second strikeout today for Olsen. That ends the top of the 4th. Heading to the bottom of the 4th now. Top of the Jays lineup. Orioles are still 0-for-1. Let's see what Rich Aurelia can do. They're taking Webb out of the game. Here's Perkins, the righty. No, a lefty, excuse me. Double-digit ERA. High and left curveball. Went for strike one. Apparently, according to Aurelia, it could have been either way. Wind is heading southwest now, factor of 3, so it's against the hitters here. 0-2 count to Aurelia. Hits it up the middle for a second base hit. Gets himself another single. Leadoff single. Here's Durham, 1 for 2 with a single. Pitch inside, changeup. Four-seamer inside, 2-0. That one gets away from him, but that's a hit to center field. Bounces once. Runners are on first and second. Here comes Burke Nowitzki. It's a lefty, so wait for a good pitch, because we know the man in the hole. Push that one. Is it past the infield? Nope. Matsui to second. Barely got Durham, and Berkman will get to first. So men are on the corners here. 1 out. Productive use of the out there, and Matsui, he had a tough call to make because Durham almost got there and was able to slide a break up to double play. There goes Berkman across first. So here's Rios. Can't get a sac fly here. Push that first pitch foul past the first baseline. Hits that up center. Will it have enough on it? Run back, run back. Barely caught that. Could have been a sac fly, but Ryan Braun's going to come up with men on the corners and 2 outs. 491, 102, 214. First pitch he sees, hit to Matsui over to first. That's going to end the inning. Bit of a letdown there for a long gone Braun, but Jays are 6 for 11. Hey, whatever. Top of the 5th coming up, and the 5-man Victorino is leading off for the Orioles. Let's see what he can do here. 0 for 1 with a grounder. Hits that to short. Over to first. 1 away. Here's Molina. Strike 1 on the changeup. Hits that. Lowell. Missed it. I think that could have been a miscommunication there. That's going for their second base hit, and it's a soft one at that. Run on first, 1 out. Here's Bartlett. Missed the strike zone there. 1-0. Hits that up the middle. Grandy can't run it down. It's going to be a runner in scoring position. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Here is LaRue. So he is ready. We got to pitch carefully to him. Strike 1. Ball 1 there. Ball 2. Holy moly, he hit that one back weird. Anyways, 2-2 count now. Pulled it. Aurelia. Out of reach. Oh, are you kidding me, man? Alright. Hey. Bases are loaded. 1 out. At least it's the lefty Floyd here. Strike 1. Strike 2. Laid off that fastball. Oh, that call should have gone our way. It's 2-2 now. Pushed it down the line. Foul. Got him swinging. 2 away. Here's Kazuo Matsui. This guy can do some damage. Strike 1. That's a huge first pitch there. 50-50 ball did not go our way. 1-1. Foul back that slider. That's a high hopper. Olsen gets it. Over to first. Will he beat it out? No, he won't. That ends the inning. So got into a bit of a jam there, but hey, that's whatever. 3 hits in the inning for your Orioles. They're 0 for 4, though. Bottom of the 5th coming up for your Toronto Blue Jays. Here's Lowell. Had 3 RBIs in the game so far. Hits that first pitch. That's going to center field. Will it bounce? Yes, it will. When it's going directly west, a factor of 3. Lowell with a leadoff single. Here's Scott. This is a lefty-lefty matchup here. Scott is 0 for 2, and his average has dipped below 400. Takes strike 1 there. Ball 1. Missed that fastball, swinging up high. Strike 2. 1-2 to Scott. Read that in the middle. Will that make it out? Bartlett running back. Gets to it. Scott is 0 for 3. Here is Loduca. 1 for 2 with a single. Hits that first pitch. That past the first baseman. Nope, Molina. An errant throw, but will he make up for it? They got the double play anyway. So double play ends the inning there. Jays are 6 for 12. We're perfectly 500. Orioles are still being shut out. 2, 3, 4 part of their lineup. Here's Kotze. 3 strikeouts for Olsen tonight. Strike 1. The slider's lost some movement on it. Hits that to short. Aurelius there. 1 away. Here's Zimmerman. 1 for 2 with that double of his in the first inning. Strike 1. Missing that pitch. Strike 2. And he gives that one a heck of a ride. That's going to center right into the gap. That's going to be his second extra base hit of the night. Runner on second, 1 out. They could do some damage here. Here's Kearns. First pitch he sees, that's going in the stands. That was the weak part too. Austin Kearns gets his 16th home run on the season, hit at almost 400 feet. 6-2, it is no longer batting practice. Hey, Olsen had a ERA of 2.90 coming into the game. He was bound to give up some eventually, I guess. That's whatever. So I'm thinking now, I think they, aside from that out that we got out of the inning from Matsui, they would have had like 7 straight hits. No, well. Yeah, like 7 straight hits. Here's Victorino, 5 or 6. Hits the first pitch he sees, hit it foul, then he hit it hard. Win is in the pitcher's favor at least, factor 3 Southwest, 0-2 count. I just want to check his ERA, 2.93. Slightly higher heading into the game, whatever. Slider doesn't budge on it, 1-2. Got him swinging on that low fastball. I'm surprised that sent him out of there. 4th strikeout for Olsen. Here's great Molina. Hits the first pitch he sees. Berkman over to first. That ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits. They're 2 for 6. We're 6 for 12. Heading to the bottom of the 6th now. Curtis Granderson leads off. Is it still the lefty on the mound? Yes, it is. Perkins. Grandy 0 for 2, and it is no longer batting practice, guys. We got to be careful. Ball 1, missed the top left of the plate with the changeup. Similar situation with the curve now. 2-0. Inside pitch, not quite a 50-50. Favored for the strike, it was. 2-1. And Granderson hits that 2-1 up the middle. Will it fall for a base hit? Yes, it will. Leadoff single for the Blue Jays, and Rich Aurelius coming up to the plate. 2 for 3 with 2 singles, 3.64 average, 7 homers, 50 RBIs, 51, excuse me. First pitch he swings, Matsui. At second, Bartlett to first. Double play. Double play have been our Achilles heels. Here's Grandy, 2 for 3. Not Grandy, Durham. I swear it wasn't based on color. Anyways, first pitch, an inside curveball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 to Durham. That one gets away from him way high and up, 2-0. He's tired. 2-1, perfect placement with the changeup. Fell back that fastball, took one heck of a cut. It's an even count now to Durham, 2-2. 2 out in the bottom of the 6th. No men on base. Let it go by. Oh, that was a fine pitch. Can't do nothing with it. Sends Durham down looking. I wonder if they keep him in for the 7th. Top of the 7th coming up. Last 3 batters in the Orioles lineup. So I'm thinking so far for Olsen to throw a complete game, but if maybe a misstep or 2 here, I might pull him in this inning or maybe even the 8th. Let Lindstrom close it out. That one got away from him. Got lucky there. 0-2. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. That one could have been a 6-3, but whatever. Here's LaRue. Hit the 2-run bomb. Strike 1. It was him, right? Nope, it was a different guy. Hit a single, though. 1 for 2. Missing that pitch there. Pulled Lowell over to first. 2 away. Here comes the last batter in the lineup. Floyd struck out last time. Went down swinging. Strike 1. Olsen's got 5 strikeouts on the game. Can he add 6 here? Hits that to short. Aurelius right there. That ends the inning. 7th inning stretch. Not going to have any good luck water. We're on a roll here. We're 10 minutes from midnight, excuse me, currently in real life. Let's evaluate the game here. Aside from that 2-run bomb, Olsen did get out of a bases-loaded jam. That could have gone badly. The Jays have only scored in 2 innings so far. They scored 2 in the first, 3 in the fourth. Nothing aside from that. They're 6 for 13. Orioles are 2 for 6. Certainly in the Jays' favor. They still have at least 6 outs of hitting. And Olsen is 6 outs away from the complete game. We might have to pull him here, though. It really depends how filthy his stuff is, at least heading down the stretch. Part of the lineup, Jays coming up. They got to remember it's 1, 2, 3 strikes are out at the old BAL game at the Rogers Center, home of your Toronto Blue Jays. Very nice 7th inning stretch there. Berkman 2 for 3. He's tired even with the wind heavily in the pitcher's favor. Strike 1, curveball caught the top right. Hit that far. It's against the wind. Will it have enough on it? It's going, it's going, it's going. It stays in the park. Berkman's going to try and stretch it into a double. And there he goes. He's in the hunt for a cycle now. Leadoff double. Here's Rios. Still facing a tired pitcher. Ball 1. I wonder if they keep him in to face Braun. Depends what happens here. Curveball inside of Rios. 2-0. Fastball caught the plate. 2-1. Another fastball catching the plate. That could have been ball 3, but it's 2-2 to Rios. He's gassed out there on the mound. Let it go by. I shouldn't have swung. Braun coming into the plate now. Here's Grabau. Braun is 1 for 3 with a double. Another lefty. This is an interesting move against Ryan Braun. Ball 1, missed the corner on the changeup. That one going inside 2, missed another corner. It's 2-0. That is the worst performance from the game I've seen. I would have swung, but hey, just let it go by. 2-1 now. Missed that changeup. It's 2-2. Let that one go by. Went down looking. Back-to-back strikeouts. Don't know the last time that happened for our team. But hey, here's Lowell. He can turn this around. Pushes that one to deep right. It's against the wind. Kearns goes back to the warning track, and he got it. That ends the inning. So Berkman's leadoff double goes nowhere. Top of the 8th coming up. It's the top of the Orioles lineup. Olsen has to get through it one more time for the complete game. Let's see what he can do here. Matsui, a drag bunt. They're making me control Lowell for some reason. Okay, great. I blame that on who the game let me control. So a leadoff drag bunt single for Matsui. First time we've seen that in a while. Here's Katse. Strike 1, bottom left corner. It's looking like a double play. Lowell to second. Gets Matsui over to first. Katse safe at first, but we get 1 at least. Still a man on first. I'll tell you what, facing Zimmerman. You get through this guy, you're in good. Oh, Olsen's tired. Ball 1, that gets away from LaDuca. Do we intentionally walk him? No, you know what? If this last batter he faces, make sure he faces him like a man. Pulled that. It's going foul. Not by much. Didn't miss much of a home run either. Well inside. It's 2-1. He drives that into the gap. Did he get enough on it to get it out of there? Yes, he did. All right, Olsen, you're out of the game, man. Hey, you pitched a pretty good game until that. I maybe should have just intentionally walked Zimmerman, who was in the hunt for a cycle, and that was 12th home run on the season. 4 runs given up by Olsen, but hey, it's whatever. This game just got close now. Hey, coming out of the game. It's all good, man. Let's see, who do we want here? Ayala seems motivated, but he has an IRA. Kinney. Kinney to face Kearns. He might be a switch hitter, I'm not sure. Let's see. Alright, we don't need to see a warm-up Kinney. ERA under 2. Let's see what you got. Hits that first pitch. It was down and low. 2 away in the inning. So Olsen went 7-1, allowed 4. Ball 1, that one gets away from Kinney, which is a great sign. Slider pulled by Victorino. 1-1. Let's see what we want to do here. Just missed the zone on that. 2-1. Fouled. Will it stay fair? No, it won't. Just barely foul. Hits that hard to short. Aurelia over to first. It's an errant throw, but Berkman steps on the bag. All is well. All right, bottom of the 8th. This is where we can get some insurance here. 7, 8, 9 part of the lineup. Here's Scott, 0 for 3. Tell you what, this is the time. We'll do some voodoo shenanigans, see what we can do defensively. Here's Frank Thomas, 375, 818. Even with the wind heavily against him, I feel something strong here. Strike 1. Strike 2. Read that well. That's going to deep right. Will it have enough on it? Kern's at the wall. Caught it right at the wall. That's a shame. One away. Here's Loduca. 1 for 3. Ground into double plays first time up. Swinging at that slider. Strike 1. 1-1. Slider inside. Change up down and right. 1-2. Change up went out of the zone. Even count to Loduca. Read that well. That's going to right field, and that'll finally fall for a base hit Kern's way. Heats him up, but no harm done. Tell you what, in this situation, I think we got to make some changes here. So Loduca is a D. Molina's on the bench. Marlin, you're coming in the game. Because I can replace him defensively in the 9th with Jose Molina. Ball 1. I could do some voodoo mind tree. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this defensively. 2-0 now. That was a close call. Up and left, excuse me. It is a lefty-lefty matchup. I guess this is why they wanted this pitcher in the game at this time. 2-0 to Grandy. They're keeping an eye on Marlon Anderson. Two and 1, 50-50 ball. Could have been 3-0. Fortunately not. And Granderson hits that up the middle. Will it fall for a base hit? Yes, it will. Already, Aurelia. He's tired. Anybody with better power? Nope. Already. Strike 1 there. High 2-seamer. 0-2. Swings at that pitch. That's going into the center left gap. 1 run will come in. Marlon Anderson with his speed, he's going to get there. Aurelia drives in 1. Come on, Grandy, get there. He drove in 2. 4-run lead. Aurelia coming through. They're going to keep the pitcher in the game. Who is this? Grabau, yeah. All right, Durham, let's see what you can do here. Swinging that to center. Aurelia tagging up to get to 3rd. All we need is to get him home. And it's Berkman. Ball 1, 2-seamer inside, 1-0. 2-0. Missing again with the changeup. He's gassed. 2-1, 2-seamer caught inside the plate. It's bound to come. Oh, that one got away from him, but it was in the zone. 2-2. Berkman has to swing on that. Berkman read it well. Grounded to Molina, stepped on the bag, and that ends the inning. Hey, 2 runs when we needed it. I think we're going to have Lindstrom come in. 6, 7, 8 part of the lineup. So let's quickly do this. So, of course, Molina behind the plate. Frank Thomas. I can't do it with Braun. Oh, whoop-de-doo, man. We're in not a good situation here. Where's Marlin? Oh, I just substituted him. Cool. Okay, can any of you guys... Okay, Berkman can play right, barely. So we'll put him here. I need a lefty. Perfect. And then Rios, he can barely play left. It has to be this way. Pitcher, Lindstrom, come on, man. 3 outs away, we have a 3-run cushion. Yeah, that was a one heck of a screen there. Alrighty, here is Great Molina. Strike 1, beautiful pitch on the slider. Foul that off his foot. Fortunately, injuries are off, can't take him out of the game. Here's 0-2. Hit off the bat. Thomas steps on the bag, 1 away. Here's Bartlett, 1 for 3. Went down swinging, but also a single. Fastball. That looks like a shallow single. Yes, it is. So they got a man on first, 1 out. We're still in good shape here. It's all good. Keep an eye on Bartlett. See LaRue here. Strike 1 on the curve. Hits that. That's looking like a double play. Aurelia. Durham. That's the ball game. Bit of a mismatch defensively in the last inning, but hey, counts all the same. 8-4 win for your Toronto Blue Jays. Yep. And look at that Frank Thomas part of the lineup. Not often we see that. I don't think Lindstrom's getting the save here because it was a 4-run lead, but bottom of the first, the 2-0 lead. Hey, Olsen gets the win, and he deserved it. I should have intentionally walked Zimmerman and put someone else in. Hey, especially facing that lineup as a lefty, he did well. 3-run bomb by Lowell. He's hitting 3-run bombs now instead of solo shots. Top of the 8th. That was... yeah, the 2-run shot by Zimmerman, who had a heck of a game here in a loss. Top of the 9th. Double play to end the game. Wasn't close there. Player of the game is Lance Berkman. I think you got to give it to Lowell, honestly. But hey, let's take a look at the stats and see. Alrighty, heading along here. Orioles ended 4 for 9. We were, what, 8 for 17? Just under 500, both of us. Alrighty, Olsen 15-0. Webb 3-10. That is an abysmal season. That is abysmal right there. Lowell, his 57th on the season. I feel like this is a long time and forever. Other team got more home runs than us. So Lowell got 57, but Zimmerman got 12, and Kearns got 16. They only scored on home runs, and they would have beat us home runs only 4-3, but hey. So Scout hit list in the starting lineup. So yeah, you can see all the substitutions there. RBIs, Aurelia had 2. Berkman through Braun each had 1. Lowell had 3. Alrighty. Lowell catching up to Grandy. He's 1 behind him. 3 pitchers. Olsen with the win, 7 in the 3rd. He should have only allowed 2, but I kept him in the game. ERA of pretty much 3. Hey, for the 5 guy in the lineup, that's amazing. That's usually a lot of aces ERA. Kinney, 2/3, had the hold. Lindstrom closed the game out. Did not get the save. Hey, whatever. 91 pitches total. 5 strikeouts. They were all Olsen. Gonna move along there. That'll be the game. Let's see here. 364 points total. Looking around the league. So, yep. So, Red Sox lost, Yankees lost, Rays won, and Orioles lost, of course. 8-4 was our final score. Astros scored more than us. Brewers scored more. That looks like it was it. Extra innings. Mets walked it off in the 12th. They won a game for once. Any other walk-offs? Not looking like it. No. Alrighty. All the teams close their games out. Alright, moving along here. That's going to be it for the second game of this 3-game series against Baltimore. So we got 1 more against them. Then we're hosting the Yankee 3 games. Then the All-Star break. Well, the All-Star game. Yep, very nice. So on the mound, we're looking probably Battle of the Aces. It's going to be Doc against Big Game James, most likely. Alrighty, I'll see you then for the final game. Thank you for watching.